Hi, I'm G.
And I'm Michelle.
And we are
The Bin Pickers. How you guys doing today?
Good, good.
Oh, good, good, good. Okay.
Okay, so what's going on today?
We're doing worst haul of 2018 so far.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it wasn't horrible, but the bin wasn't very good either, so.
It was bad. It was bad. But anyway, I mean, we still got stuff.
Yeah. We definitely still got stuff, yeah.
But we were going to talk about a few things.
Okay.
So.
What do you want to talk about first?
Okay, so we were going to, what were we talking about first? Mercari lots.
Okay, we're going to put up a bunch of Mercari lots today, like 8 of them.
Right. So we've actually been saving up stuff, you know, and I haven't been listing a bunch of the women's stuff because we put it in lots. So we're going to list out a whole bunch of those on Mercari.
Yeah, today.
And then we also were going to talk about questions.
Questions, yes. So we're really bad at answering questions, and but even your aunt and stuff emailed you and stuff. You haven't even responded to her either. So, so if you want to submit a question or a comment in this video, tomorrow we'll do another video and answer all the questions that we get. So then we don't have to go through, answer questions. We'll just answer them.
Ask us anything.
Yep.
Reselling related, not reselling related.
Yeah, whatever. You know, we'll respond to each comment that we get.
Because we're just so interesting. Don't people want to know our opinion?
Absolutely, they do.
No, no. But we thought, well, we'll do a video like that because the last one people had submitted questions, so we got to address a few things.
Yeah.
So that'll be good.
Yeah.
So go ahead and submit those questions, comments down below, and then tomorrow we'll do a video kind of talking about it. Now we would do a live video, right? Unfortunately, we're a little technically challenged or technologically challenged.
Yeah. Our 12-year-old is not quite to that level yet.
Well, he can figure it out.
No, I'm sure he could.
Also with the baby, it's kind of hard to actually do a live thing because sometimes we got to stop, get him, you know, so it's a lot easier for us to do it like this. Well, so I hope that's okay. Have
you ever seen anyone in the live thing? They're like looking on, you know, the questions when they first start, they're like, okay, now we're going to wait for everyone to get in.
And I get that.
You know, I mean, it's like...
I totally get that.
I do, but I don't like to
watching those kind of videos, I feel like it's kind of hard because, you know, you can't see what's going on in the chat. You know what I mean? Right. So then it's kind of hard to watch those.
Wait, why can't you see what's going on in the chat?
Because the chat goes away. I mean, that's another thing. A lot of questions go on, and then you don't get to see the chat. It doesn't go down in the comments or anything. At least not that I can see, but whatever. So anyway, I mean, there's that, and then plus the baby. So we don't, you know, with the kids upstairs, we have to like sometimes, you know, doing a live thing probably wouldn't be great. Anyway, so that's what we'll do tomorrow. Right.
And probably no one will watch it anyway, so then we'd be just talking to our camera anyway.
Yeah, so see, there you go. Okay, and then we were going to talk about one other thing. We were going to get rid of a bunch of stuff in our, like the women's stuff. We wanted to clear out a bunch of stuff, get new stuff listed. Yeah,
we've had some stuff on for a while. Some of it. We got rid of some of it, but we still have a bunch of stuff on. I'm ready to clear that stuff out and start fresh.
And we thought about, let's just do $5.99 auctions, send stuff out, but we thought we better not do that. So we're going to do a 20% off tomorrow on Friday.
Friday, 20% off. Saturday,
40% off.
40% off. Sunday, 60% off.
Yeah, so hopefully that'll get rid of a bunch of stuff.
That should get rid of some stuff.
That we have in our store. So
we'll have some good deals on there, I would imagine, when stuff goes 60% off or even 40. But we'll clean stuff out. And
so we're gonna do that. So that's what we're gonna be like working on all that stuff the next few days.
Yeah.
Like,
so then when we do Sold Sunday, we're gonna have stuff we sold 60% off. We'll see how our return on investment is.
Hopefully if we sell anything, because can't really sell anything right now. And then we were going to talk about returns. Okay, we don't take returns.
No.
I mean, we've talked about that before, and I know lots of people like just take returns because people open up for a different reason, like a case, so then they don't have to pay return shipping and everything like that. But since we've been selling since the year 2000, so now we're going on, well, it's 17 and a half years we've been selling on eBay. And we haven't taken returns, and it's been fine, right? We don't get many returns at all.
Right, because we don't take returns. So
right, and most people see that.
Now, we have made a mistake once or twice over that time.
Or more than that, right? So we make mistakes, and people return stuff because
it was our mistake or
whatever.
Something, right?
Totally. Okay, I totally get that.
Like once in a while, she'll put the wrong size, and and you can see in the picture, oh, it wasn't that size. It's like obviously we made a mistake, and we fix our mistakes.
Absolutely, and I actually, so we make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. So when it's a return like that, it's fine. But over the last 2 weeks, okay, we've had more returns open than we have had in the past 12 months. Okay?
Oh, at least.
At least. So over the last 2 weeks, ever since eBay came out with their spring update where it's like, oh, if you want to be top rated plus returns, it seriously feels like it's just been flooded with returns. Okay?
Yeah, I don't know what
I don't know what's up with that. I mean, sales are already way down, and then getting all these return requests, and a lot of them are just like, oh, it didn't fit. Well, it
so
just
we don't
frustrates
have to pay
me
the shipping though when it
right. So we're not out the money, and that gets frustrating because I put the measurements in, and I don't want to have to deal with getting that item back and then relisting it. So this is why we don't take returns for exactly that reason. Now that might not be your business model, and that is great because that's the way you do it. Right. We prefer not to take returns. So but it just seriously seems like the last 2 weeks. Just flooding people wanting to return stuff.
Like 6 returns.
Like eBay is trying to be like, oh, you don't want to take returns? Well, you should because here's all these returns now. I don't know. I'm not saying, I don't mean to be like conspiracy or anything like that.
Don't be negative though.
I'm not being negative, but it's frustrating.
Oh, it is
because already sales the last 2 weeks, since the glitch with eBay, all that stuff, and then their app, and it's still kind of funky. All that, everything. And
I
then
still can't get in sometimes. Sometimes it won't let you even in.
Seriously, and we were printing labels the other day, and it took hours and hours, because remember, it was just like taking forever to load it all up.
eBay has some big problems right now, I think.
So I told him last night, I'm done.
She's not done.
I'm not really, but I felt like that. Like, I was just so...
She's frustrated right now.
So frustrated, and I just felt like, with the bin being bad this week, and then eBay has been not great, and I don't mean to be negative or whatever, but it just like...
But this is the reseller life. You have ups,
seriously.
You have downs, ups,
people
downs.
post those pictures.
That seriously is the way it is. It's like when you go to the bin, you get really good stuff, you sell a bunch of stuff. I mean, you're way up here. And then you go to the bin and it's not good. You're not selling stuff. You're way down here. But then you go to the bin the next day and you're way up here. You sell a bunch of stuff. I mean, we've sold stuff. I mean, we've done all right. Not great. But this isn't the slow time yet.
I know. It's going to be scary.
I really think that there's going to be people that just go away because
I'm ready.
It's gonna get
I was like seriously ready. I was like, I'll just be a lister. I'll just put the stuff on. I don't want to deal with any of that other stuff because I felt like my negative Nelliness got it over me. But today's a new day. And I went to see Les Mis last night. Took my daughter. She got that for Christmas. So we finally got to go see Les Mis last night. It was so awesome. It was amazing. It's just, I mean, if you like musicals, Broadway musicals, of course, you're familiar with Les Mis. But it was just, it's really cool. I'm so glad I got to take her.
Yes.
So I got to go away. So that was like the longest I've been away from the baby too. So it was like, I was like nervous about that. And then...
She doesn't trust me with a baby, I guess.
No. And then on intermission, I opened my phone, a return request. I'm like, no.
Yeah, that's great.
Anyway, okay. Let's get into our haul then.
Okay, we covered everything?
I guess so.
Okay, questions. Ask us questions, comments, whatever you want tomorrow.
And this time we'll answer them.
We'll answer it. Almost live. How's that?
Sounds good.
Okay, so are you ready to get in the haul?
Let's get in the haul.
You know the haul isn't very good when we start with a chicken.
Hey, now, I actually saw this, and my mother-in-law, she hates chickens, but she has a tons of chicken.
Everyone gets her chickens because she hates them.
Right. So I saw this. I'm like, oh, I got to get that for my mother-in-law. But then I noticed it was new with tag Jellycat. I'm like, well, I got to sell it. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, Carol. It's cute. He looks like $20-25.
Really?
Yeah, he's super cute. Or she, right? It's a hen.
I guess so.
I don't know, furry. Some of those Jellycat things are good, some aren't. And probably mine won't sell.
Oh, come on. Stop being so negative. It's going to sell.
Okay.
I'll take good pictures of it. Or not.
What's this?
I don't even know. It was just, I had a hat like this before, so I saw this one, I got it. But I don't even know what it is.
I don't even think we looked it
Crown
up.
cap.
No, we have had that same thing.
Winnipeg, Canada.
I
think they're good. But
I think it's like a $15 thing, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe the style.
Good, right?
I didn't even look it up. So
I know. Yeah. Okay, so this hat
is gross. Okay, it's dirty.
It's rough, but it's Stetson, the Boss Raw Edge. I don't know. It's really rough on the inside.
It's really old.
So somebody had one kind of like this, said 1930.
But I don't think that's that old.
That's
I don't
theirs
know.
said. They sold
weird.
it for $200 and some, but theirs was rough, but mine is rougher. But I'm like, I'm going to give it a try. I'll send this out to auction. Maybe it'll sell for $10. Maybe it'll sell for $100. Maybe
somebody
it won't
could
sell.
clean it up and make it look nice, right?
I think so.
These are Adidas. They feel funny. They're like, they're kind of like cold weather pants.
Just men's Adidas.
Soft shell. That's what they almost feel like, a soft shell pant.
So I was really excited when I got this. I actually found it with that other green jacket over there that I forgot to put in here because I washed it. But it's Tommy Hilfiger. It's older, leather jacket.
It's the 90s.
I was like, oh, this is so good. But it doesn't have anything on it, so it's not
too bad. It doesn't
good.
have a big flag on the back.
Yeah.
But I think still it's like $50. No,
it's really heavy though. I mean,
it's like
paid a lot for it.
It feels like nice leather.
I didn't look it up. I just grabbed it and I'm like, this is good. And then I got it home, looked it up, and I'm like, it's not that good.
But we already had it, so we gotta try it.
I mean, it's okay,
right?
You know, but
it's not like hundreds of dollars. This looked pretty good.
No, when I looked this up, it looked pretty good. This was actually with that, but it has the written out,
like spell out on the sleeve.
Spell out down the sleeve,
and then it has the flag one right there.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we need to get this on now because like this is good now. You know, you don't know in 4 months, 2 months if it's going to be good anymore. So hopefully you can get that
on. These are $100 to $200, I think, is what it.
I think depending on the color, but
yeah. So our haul wasn't horrible.
Okay, we're not. The two things you got are pretty good.
Well, you got this. Look at this Grandpa sweater.
Pendleton. It probably has holes that I haven't seen.
There was actually quite a few.
Why
are you so negative?
No, is there really holes?
Holes all over it.
No, it's not. They're kind of. It's got these cool like woven buttons. You know, I don't know.
No, I don't see any holes in it.
It's a nice sweater.
But some of those Pendleton, I pick them up even if they do have little holes in it, because I actually
some of the shirts
picked up a few more that had holes. Under Armour hoodie.
Just basic hoodie.
Yeah. Basic hoodie. What do we have here? Indiana. I have so many of these. I should try to sell some.
I listed some.
I know, but
jerseys.
not. I mean, with this same jersey, I probably have 10 of them.
This is kind of cool. Nike on field, right?
Yeah.
Griffin 3, but it didn't look that great. That player didn't look that great, but it's all stitched.
I thought he's really good. I don't know. Redskins. I like to pick up the jerseys. Polaris. Some of this stuff looked pretty good, this Polaris. Pure Polaris.
Fleece.
They're fleece, pants.
So you would wear these like underneath something if you're going to go snowboarding or just winter pants kind of thing?
Yeah, I guess so. So, in the past, these I've sold really good. These Nike.
They're the windbreaker, gray tag. So it's like late 80s, early 90s, or is it just 90s? Maybe it's just 90s.
This could be...
That tag looks really good, too. I mean, like, really
These are, like, brand new. I mean, I'm not sure they've been worn. There's actually, I think I got 2 pair of them.
One was in the wash, I think.
Oh, that was a jacket. I got a jacket to go with it, too. But it was pretty dirty. I washed it. And
what's this?
North Face.
North Face.
Men's.
Is this reversible?
No.
Oh. It's like fleecy on the inside.
Yeah. Men's North Face, I like to pick them up.
Ohio State? Is that what that is?
Yeah, Ohio State.
Boo. No. I'm kidding.
This didn't look bad. This is 71.
But I don't really think it's from 71. That's just when they... Because all that Snoopy stuff says 71, right?
58, 71, maybe. But it's old.
It's probably 80s, right? But it has Snoopy on it. In Indiana. It's cute. But you said somebody had sold one for like 30, 20 or 30 bucks?
$30, but it was different. It said Indiana, Indiana, Indiana.
Oh, that's right.
But
that has a bigger Snoopy on it.
But it was pretty much the same other than that.
And Snoopy's cute.
Men just Under Armour.
Tank top.
Yeah, we do pretty good with.
And these two were like together. I grabbed them. They were still like folded up.
So I might put those two together.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know.
That's a good idea.
We'll see.
Oh, then you got all these.
Yeah, it was Piranha Day there.
Piranha.
Piranha. What did I say?
Piranha.
Right. What'd you say?
It's not like a fish. Isn't that like a piranha? This is piranha.
Okay, sorry.
Or whatever.
Anyways.
Yeah, he has all these whole stack of these. I was like, what? Some of these t-shirts have a little wash wear. But I think they're the same size. You could probably put these t-shirts
It might be.
together,
I didn't look at the size extra large.
I haven't really seen
you don't
a
see
t-shirt
that
like
very
that.
much.
Yeah,
no.
we don't see that very often.
Extra large.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a little bit of fuzzy, like wash wear pilling on them, but...
And here's another one. There was 4 of them right together.
That's not too bad.
Not too bad.
Oh, maybe here's your other ones.
Yeah.
The jacket it must be, that's what's in the wash.
Yeah, this is size large. I learned size medium. But they're like the same. These aren't as nice as the other ones. But, I mean, we got like $40 for the ones, right?
But they're still nice. I mean, you got to check. This elastic is a little bit stretched. So on these, this is what you want to make sure if you're looking at stuff that has elastic that's vintage. Make sure if the elastic is stretched out that you mention that it is. People still buy the stuff with the elastic stretch. You just want to make sure that you mention that in the listing.
So a guy at the bin actually gave me this. He said, do you want it? And I'm like, it's just funky enough because it's Chaps Ralph Lauren. But I didn't look it up or anything. I'm like, you know what? I'll try that. It's funky enough.
It is pretty cool. It has a little bit of wear on the hems, so we'll just have to take a picture of that. But I mean, not on the hems, but on the cuffs. But it's like a puffy. It's pretty cool.
Well, it's not
looking.
down, but
it's kind of Christmassy looking. Mm-hmm. Every time he finds these, he's like, "Man, I wish I found them in my size."
I want a pair of these to wear so I can stay warm.
Because we're still freezing here.
It's Carhartt, but extra large isn't going to work for me.
With the little union suit.
But these are pretty good. I mean, I think.
Yeah. You didn't bring your whole stack of
I
these?
didn't get the whole stack. I just put one in, I think. Rhino. I actually had one that we didn't sell, but it was extra small.
So, and you have bigger ones, like different sizes,
I got
right?
like small, medium, extra large. There was quite a few of them. They're all the same.
And that'll be easy for me to list.
What's a wrestling singlet?
Yeah. And I can just sell similar. So I think you got one.
Yeah.
Or two, or I don't even know on these.
Pendleton.
Some other lady, I saw her like pulling. There was a whole pile of them, and I saw her like pulling, and I'm like, so I went over there. I grabbed a few. Hopefully, she wasn't mad at me.
Stole them from her?
No, I didn't steal. They were in the bin. It wasn't like I
Yeah.
didn't shove in front of her. I didn't even reach over in front of her. It was like I went right here, and they were right there. So
I mean, these are $20 a piece. I think.
yeah,
Pretty easy.
I mean, some of them have different stuff. Like this
Yeah.
says country traditional. So you want to make sure.
Yeah, these
sometimes
are older ones.
It
They're
doesn't
made in the USA.
Right. It doesn't say it here, so you got to look down. Where the
Yeah.
buttons are. Sometimes they'll say stuff there.
And I saw one of them. I think it's this one that had a little hole.
Did we only get two?
Huh? This is the third one.
Oh, was it the third one? Oh, sorry.
This one had a little hole there. I still pick it up.
This
Made in the
didn't have
USA.
People still like to wear them like over stuff, or
Yeah.
they might put a patch over it, or just sew it up real quick.
It's so itchy. I don't.
Well,
I
you
don't
want to
get
wear
it.
a long sleeve shirt, right? Underneath it.
Okay, on to the women's stuff.
Okay.
Dress.
This was cute. It has.
This is April Cornell, right?
It is, right?
Yeah, 100% silk.
But it
That's
has
a weird
like.
tag, isn't it?
I know it has
I've
like.
never seen a tag like that.
But it has like this, like this Asian flair to it, or whatever you'd call it.
Well, I was supposed to know that.
Yeah, I mean, what do you...
know.
It's like a traditional Chinese dress, it looks like, but not at the top. Like, it doesn't have, like, that kind of collar. It just has that thing on the side.
Okay.
I don't know.
Club room. It was new. It's a scarf. 100% cashmere. We'll pick that up. I wonder if there's a price. I didn't see a price.
I think it's covered. See, somebody got it for Christmas because, somebody covered up the price tag. I don't know. But Club Room is from where? J.C. Penney or something? Or Kohl's?
100% cashmere scarf is still pretty expensive, I bet.
And see, they used a good sticker. I can't even get it off to see.
They don't want anyone to know how much it was, so I'll move on while you work.
$95.
Wait, what?
That's what it says. But I don't know if this is
$95?
Kohl's or Macy's. Oh, it is Macy's. It says right on the tag, Macy's.
Yeah.
But, so, Macy's always does, like...
$95 for a scarf?
But, I mean, they don't ever have stuff original price, do they? I mean, especially in the Club Room. That's their brand. So...
Yeah.
I mean, it was probably $25.
Even 50% off. What do we got here?
String.
Dingleberries.
You never know what you're going to get.
Miss Me.
They have a little hole, but it kind of makes it looks like it's supposed to be that way. So I'll just make sure I list that. A little bit of wear on the hems. I'll put that. I still think they're worth $20.
We sell these pretty, not for a lot.
Did we sell those other ones we put on?
I sent some out, yeah.
We did sell those. This was April Cornell too, right?
I believe it is.
So he got this, and then, like...
But this is like an old tag, right?
It is. And he's like, nah, it's Easter. I should get this on, like, now, because I think it's a cute Easter dress. It has smocking on it.
But it's a little kid's. It's size 5'6".
I know, but you should take a picture of this, put it on today. That smocking on there.
So how many times did we go to the bin? Like 3 times?
I think it was twice.
We only went twice?
Because we went on Saturday, I think.
Caprice.
We went on Tuesday. It was so busy. Tuesday at like 10 o'clock in the morning or 11 o'clock.
You couldn't move in there. It was crazy. It was like the first Saturday of the month.
It was insane. We were like, we had to go because it was too crazy.
Yep.
I mean, we still stayed for a couple of switch-ups.
Yeah,
but...
we still stayed, but we had to go.
Okay, this, I looked it up. I don't know. The tag looked expensive to me, so I looked it up. Some people sold stuff really high. Some people didn't. People have stuff priced high.
This is like a rug.
But it's like that. It's almost like a tweed. It's kind of cool.
So
Bamf.
I
have no idea.
Banff. There it is.
What?
No, I don't know.
Oh God.
What do we have here?
It's a dress, a performance dress. So somebody had sold one for $30. Southeastern, right?
Southeastern. Performance
But there was
apparel.
only one on my phone. Now, when I get home and look at the computer, it might be a totally different story. But it's like a very well made.
It's like for a play or something,
But
right?
it's like a dance, or you could probably skate in it. I'm not sure.
You could skate in it.
It's for performing.
Okay.
So we had something this brand before, had Christmas on it. We sold it, and then I looked it up. People that put the suits together, they're like, they sell them for like $30.
Yeah.
Some even higher than that. Levon.
This doesn't have any fancy, anything super cool, so it's probably $25, $30, right?
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
For the whole set, yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of one of those
I don't know who would wear that, but
Golden Girl tracksuit kind of thing.
Obviously people wear it, right?
I guess. This is cute.
So I've never seen anything quite like this. Kate Spade.
Oh, and Beyond Yoga. So it's a collaboration.
Yeah.
So now they have a Beyond Yoga brand.
It was a little worn, but I never seen anything like it, so I grabbed it.
So one of our little friends, one of our friends that goes to the bin, we've met her.
Little?
No, but we met her at the bin, right? So she actually gave this to us because she was going to throw it back. So she's like, here, do you want it?
Because we can't sell it, so we might as well get it. Right?
Some of them, it just depends.
I'm going to send these out to auction, I think.
I think that's a good idea. Because this one has a really cool print on it.
This one, though, was more...
It's so weird, though. Like, some of their fabric is, like, feels really soft, and then some of it just not.
Well, this is made in the USA. Was this one?
But see how soft this is?
They're not made in the USA. Well, this one's probably not made in the USA.
Maybe it's the older ones are made in the USA. I don't know. I'm not up on LuLaRoe stuff. We have tons of it.
We do.
You should get it all around, and
This is made in Mexico.
We should put it. We should put it out to auction.
Yeah.
See what happens. This was cute. Torrid premium, but it's not real leather, right? It's like fake leather.
It's vegan. This is vegan leather.
Oh yes, vegan leather. That's
Torrid
right. That's
premium.
what I need to put. It's like a crop motorcycle jacket.
Yeah.
Plus size, 2X.
Yeah.
It's cute.
So cute.
Adorable.
Guess jeans.
I want these. Why don't they make plus size Guess jeans like old school?
I don't know. These are pretty old though.
I love Guess jeans. 8th grade.
I don't know.
Guess jeans. And then when I was in high school, I had purple ones that were like button fly.
Did you ever have red ones?
No, I never had red.
Now you have red.
I wish I could fit into them.
I don't know. I mean, are they good?
I don't know.
The men's is better.
Some of that vintage Guess is good. I don't know if there's people, that, they have that like, oh, Guess. But I'm sure teenagers now, they want to be like 90s. That was totally 90s, right?
Yeah. This isn't very big. It's teeny.
It's tiny. It's from Anthropology.
Is it?
Yeah.
Tiny?
Yeah. So, I don't know. I should look up this style. It's kind of
cute.
It
is kind of cute.
It has like bows or kind of like design on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
We seem to sell this. Not always for a lot, but sometimes good.
And
this
we
is
went to the
extra
bin
large.
Sunday.
Rising International.
On Sunday. Sorry. Yeah. Dress. Cute. It even has pockets.
We
Cute
went to
summer.
the bin on Sunday?
We went to the bin Sunday, not Saturday.
Okay.
And then Tuesday, it must have been. I was just thinking about that. Sorry.
Just nothing that really stands out. Oh, this is good. You know what I mean? It's kind of just.
I don't think anything that's like
type stuff.
That's going to pay for our whole trip, or these were just 90 degrees.
I
or
guess
something.
Tommy jacket.
Yeah, I guess a Tommy jacket. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, that's true. You did.
I guess it
good.
wasn't that bad. What is this?
This is 90 degrees or something like that. It's just yoga pants.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. They're not. I wouldn't get the stuff. Everything this brand.
But they're just really cute.
Has a little tag. They're from 2016. So they're gray on one side, but they have these flowers on the other side. They're super adorable.
Okay. Moving on.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry. What do we have here?
No idea.
Logo. Lori Goldstein.
Oh, but it's like a... What's the fabric called? It's like a waffle thermal knit thing. I don't know. Mm-hmm. With a lace trim.
Yeah. Very cute. Almost done here.
Hey, she gave this to us too.
Orange Creek. So we actually sold something.
We did. So when I looked it up, so it's like a Christian company, and they make like modest clothing.
Yeah, and this is so modest. I mean,
I was kind of surprised to see this, but then I realized it is like a higher cut like this. So
yeah. And
by what I could see, maybe
so
yeah, that's kind of weird. Maybe
you obviously.
Do you see these stupid things? Do you see these bag things? They're from the bags. They just like they
don't let go of you. Yep, bag things. Okay, this is the last thing here.
This was pretty good, I think. Poetry.
It's cashmere.
100% cashmere. It needs some defuzzing.
Oh yeah, 100% cashmere hoodie.
Did somebody wash it though? I don't know. I'll have to measure it because what size is that?
I don't know.
I don't know either. It doesn't have a size right there.
Oh, it probably said at the bottom.
No? Oh no, here it is. 12-14.
You think it shrunk?
I don't know. It doesn't seem that big. So I'll put measurements and we'll see what happens.
Yep.
It's pretty.
That's what we got. Nothing spectacular.
Nope.
It wasn't fun being there.
No.
No.
Like when you're digging and have to dig down to the bottom, even though it wasn't, like they didn't have that much stuff in the bins, it seemed like.
Yeah.
And it was definitely a lot of, because you'd find good stuff, and then holes, spots, tears or something. So
but it's coming. It's going to start getting nice out, and then people are just going to flood the bin with stuff.
Wait, he said this at the end of the year. Remember, he's like, oh, the end of December are going to be such good stuff.
I'm surprised. So they didn't, it wasn't like anything I've ever seen. Normally, the end of December, people just donate a bunch of stuff to write it off, right? I mean, that's what always happens. But I didn't see it here. It's like, normally there's stuff piled all the way around the bin, so this is a new bin for us. I mean, because we haven't been here for a year. But their donation
thing is on the side, but I never see a bunch of stuff there.
Yeah, like Oregon, California stuff. You see stuff piled all the way around the whole building. They can't even get it inside. They got so many donations. I didn't see that here.
And in Oregon, they used to say they had so much, they would just seriously just dump the stuff in the bin. Like, it would go straight outside, right into the bin.
I've seen things piled all the way outside, all the way around the whole building.
Crazy.
Just people dumping stuff off, much stuff. I haven't seen that here, but when it starts getting nice, I think...
Maybe people are more spring cleaning
cleaning. I think there'll be a lot of stuff at the bin. See. But that's when eBay slows down. I mean, eBay's not in its slow time now, for us anyways. And what we've experienced over all the years is eBay is slow. When it starts to get nice, people are outside. They're outside gardening or whatever you do outside, playing... Not on their computer buying stuff. So it always slows down when it gets nice.
I feel like eBay's catering to people that also just, they want to just try stuff on. They don't really want to have the commitment to actually, you know, that's what I kind of feel like. In a way, you know, it's kind of sad. Like, it's, of course, I wish eBay was the same way it was 8 years ago, right? I mean... Even
2 years ago.
You'd sell stuff... There wasn't the people that were, I don't know what, I'm not saying anything negative about people that buy stuff. I'm so thankful that people actually buy stuff from us, you know, that we can do this. And that eBay is there to let us, sell on there.
Right.
So I have to sometimes put that into perspective into my head. Like, okay, we're still lucky and we're still nice. But sometimes when you just keep giving people stuff, they take advantage of that, you know. And I think it's kind of, in a way, eBay's catering to that a little bit. So it's kind of a bummer.
You know, I mean, some people, they blame us because we make videos. You know, it's our fault that eBay's not as good as it once was. But I don't think that that really has any effect to eBay.
There's more people doing it, but that's just social media. Right. I mean, it seriously is. This is what happens with social media. Just like... You know, when you used to want some kind of antique or something, you had to hope you could find it at an antique, you know, somebody had an antique booth or at an estate sale or something like that. Right. There was no online stuff. So, of course, the prices were really high. Well, now that there's eBay, you have an antique that used to be worth hundreds and hundreds of dollars, might be worth $5 now, or not even worth anything now because so many are out there. You know, it's just, that's what happens with social media and online stuff. It just happens.
Back when I was a teenager, I collected baseball cards. My whole family, that we all... You know, my sister, she did dogs, and my parents collected Occupy Japan and all that stuff. And they would take us to...
flea markets or...
Not really flea market, but like antique shows and stuff like that. You know, and you go look for, you know, and then if you saw a baseball card that you really wanted, you got to get it because you might not see it again forever. But now, like baseball cards, they're worthless.
I mean, unless you have the right...
Right. Obviously, some of them are still good, but the really old ones are.
Right.
But most of them are not worth very much anyways. And it's because any card you want, you can go on eBay and say, I want this card, and here's 10,000 of them. You know what I mean? It's like, it just ruined it. And same thing with Occupy Japan. That's what my parents collected. I mean, they paid big money for some of their pieces and stuff. And then you can go on there and find... hundreds of them, you know.
We've actually seen it at the bin, and we didn't get it.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean, it's
different. You know, so people say,
the whole world's changing, though.
Of course,
you know what I mean? Everything's changing, and you know.
Well, I don't think it's any one particular thing that makes eBay. Well, I can tell you one thing. I'm gonna just talk about this really quick. The other day, I was looking up. I don't even remember what I was looking up. It was North Face or something like that. I don't even know. I go in and I go to. And at Best Match comes up, all these sellers in China, right? Like you click on the thing and it's all China sellers selling North Face jackets, okay?
And they're fake.
But that's what comes up Best Match. It's not people that have top rated plus little badges. It's not people, I mean, they do free shipping usually, these China sellers, but it's not regular ordinary sellers like we, you know, all of us are. So it's hard to compete when China is selling stuff for $20 with free shipping, and you have a used one you'd like to sell for $20. It's hard. That makes it really hard.
Why does eBay let them sell fakes? I don't understand.
I don't know
why that is. Because if I sell fake, they're gonna.
You look up there, the makeup that is on there. That's like a whole bunch of it. Is Chinese sellers, and that's fine. I mean, that's great if they want to sell stuff. But I wish they had. And you can click US only, but I really wish they had just eBay. So we weren't competing with all these sellers that are overseas that you can't compete with their prices. You just can't. So there you go. It's hard.
What's the same thing with any business trying to compete with China? It's like they,
Yeah.
It's just, that's the way it is.
But there's our ranting session for today.
eBay also ended one of my United States Air Force jackets. They said it was counterfeit. What?
I don't know. Yeah.
They ended it.
They just said it was trademark violation for an Air Force jacket that we had. And I'm not sure why. Because it wasn't Alpha Industries. It was some other brand that...
Westfield.
So yeah, we get that ended. It says trademark violation. It wasn't a Vero thing. But... I don't, so they, of course they don't explain, like, what's the trademark violation? Who has this trademark when it's a Air Force jacket? So who has that trademark? Because you can sell Air Force jackets. You can sell those.
I don't know what, they don't explain it. They just say, oh, it's ended.
Yeah. We've had that, yeah.
But if you're in China, you can sell fake stuff and that's totally okay.
Oh, that's fine.
Why? I don't understand it.
That's fine. Come on. I don't know. We should maybe get on these eBay things and ask eBay, but...
Yeah. But they won't talk to us, I'm sure.
Since we've been selling in 17 and a half years, I've called eBay, I think, 3 times. I don't like to call eBay. If
It's a big ordeal calling eBay.
Every time, and the 3 times I've talked to them, I get frustrated. So, yeah, it was one time with the return, one time when we had those other things ended, and I think one other time I called them to lift my limit. So 3 times. Yeah. I am not a big person. Like, call eBay. I don't, and because I feel like
back many years ago, they ended one of my items, and I'm like, what? And then they ended all my items, and they said, you're suspended. And I said, why? We called them and said, why did you suspend us? Oh, we can't tell you.
So we had.
How am I supposed to not?
It was
do it again?
280 listings or something we had up,
and they were auctioned. I mean, I had like my stuff was bid up to like $1,000.
That's right.
And they just went in and ended every single one of them.
And they couldn't tell us which item was the issue. They just ended everything, suspended us. He had to send like his driver's license. He had to sign this agreement saying you'll never sell anything that. Well, I don't even remember what it was.
I don't know, but they won't even tell you what it was.
Authentic or something.
And I relisted every single thing onto a different account that they ended, and it was fine. So I think sometimes. So
I don't know if somebody went in and like report. I don't know what it was. I have no idea what it was, but it was.
But that was many years ago.
But that was devastating for us because we had so many things on, like he's saying, and it was bid up. Because it was all auction, because that's when we were doing all auction. Yeah. And this is the time when, we had a $2,200 house payment we had to pay. We just had the 3 older kids at the time. Well, they were younger then, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And it was like where we were working for that money. Like, we needed that money, right? Yeah. To pay bills and stuff like that. So it was pretty devastating.
I don't see how they can do that and not explain why or what the item was that they're saying. Because I sold every single item, and it was fine.
And I had to talk to their safety and security, and they're like, we can't tell you which item it was. We can't tell you why. This is just...
That's just wrong.
And then after that, I called eBay one time. That was with the return. Yeah. Somebody returned something not new with tags, and I called them. I'm like, hey, they opened a return, and they returned an item that wasn't new with tags, and then they closed it all out. But that was still a big ordeal. I had to call twice, I think, for that.
Okay, that's our negativeness. That's our drama for the year, okay? So everything positive from here on out.
But sometimes people don't talk about it. Like, some people are like, oh, everything's wonderfully great, yay! So.
It's not always great, but I like to focus on making things positive. And
we're going to get these lots listed on Mercari today. I'm going to get some stuff listed on eBay.
I'm going to go back to Ben. We're going to get really good stuff. We're going to sell a bunch of stuff on eBay, and we're going to be really positive again. Okay?
Thanks for letting us be negative, guys, or for me.
So we, everyone...
You get burnout. This is easily burnout. I go through many cycles with eBay, online selling. You get burned out really easy, and I know I do. I get like emotionally drained from it because there is some things I take more seriously than he takes. Like I take it on like, oh, if somebody leaves us neutral feedback or whatever, I go, and he's like, just let it pass,
Yeah, if she freaks out for like 2 weeks if she gets a negative feedback. I'm like, whatever, it's not the end of the world. I mean, we've had some before. I mean, we have, how many feedback do we even have on the women's? We have a ton.
Like 37,000 feedback.
37,000. If you get one negative, it's not.
But I don't have negative on there right now. Like I haven't had a negative over the last year, 12 months. So it's coming. I know it. It's like that. I know it's coming. Right?
Well, everything seems to add up all at once. So
it does. True.
So it'll probably get worse before it gets
we have
better,
to realize you can't please everybody. Some people aren't going to be happy. You can try to please them, but
they're still not going to be happy. That's life, and
that's life. I mean,
if you can make 99% of people happy, what other business in the whole entire world makes 99% of people happy?
True.
I mean, I can't think of another business. I mean, what about like our cell phones? I'm not happy, so I know 99% of people aren't happy with that.
That's
what
true.
about our internet? No, I'm not happy. I'm sure 99%.
That's
so
true.
It's like they're lucky to make 50% of people happy.
I guess.
So there you go.
There you go.
That's it. Submit your comments, questions, whatever. Tomorrow we'll do a video and answer them all. Okay? Thanks for watching. Sorry when we went on, and we're going to be more positive from now on. I don't like to be negative. But there is some negativeness. And there you go.
That's reality.
We're talking about it.
There you go.
It is. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, guys. If you could, don't forget your comments, questions below, and we'll answer them tomorrow.
Pick outside the box. Thanks for watching. I'm glad all of you guys loved to see me in my green little short shorts. Except one person went blind or something. But most people thought it was funny at least.
That was hilarious, right?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
He's got such nice legs. Like, seriously. Like, why can't I have his legs? Seriously, I want to, like, shave his legs because they're nice, Well, let's trade legs.
Mine are probably less hairy than yours.
But I'm like, he wears pants all the time. Nobody even sees his legs, And then
it's cold.
You could have big fat legs.
In California, I wear shorts every day.
I know, that's true. Okay, yeah. We're done.
Wait, I got nice legs? Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay. There you go.
Thanks, guys. Hope you're, like, selling great stuff, getting good stuff.
Don't be negative. Be positive. It's slow. Lots of returns. Just hang in there. I really think, though, a lot of people are going to go, I am done with this. I mean...
We'll see what happens.
If it was up to you, you'd be all done. So, I'm sure other people are going to be done.
I'm done.
Especially when it gets slow here soon.
I know. Jeez.
Okay. Pick outside the box.
Thanks, guys. Bye.